All right. Welcome back to Haight's Wanderings. Today is going to be a multi-species affair. We are hunting for the elusive native brook trout. And then we're also going to hopefully be looking for some walleye, smallmouth, pike, whatever bites. It's going to be a good day. This is a special walleye opener video that we're making today. Walleye opener here in the UP, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and we're trying to catch all sorts of species. So far today we got 2 brook trout, and it is just absolutely glorious. Check out this river. We are in the raft today, and it's a little cold out. The water temps are right at about 55 degrees, so it's good enough for all species. As we progress throughout the day, the water temps are going to rise up because the water is going to get a little bit slower, and that's where we're going to start looking to pick up those warm water species. All right, let us get going. I'm probably going to throw up the drone right here. You guys are going to see some cool shots, and hopefully some more fish coming at you. That's stick? Fish, no way, stick. That right there, that's a pre-spawn, see that? That's pre-spawn, beauty. Let's compare fish. Yours is a bit longer, but mine has more girth. There we go, I knew it. Big one. Big one, big, dude, biggest brookie of my life. Yes! Holy, yes! Woo! Woo-hoo!
I'm gonna make it right. I'll find my strength up in the stars. Sing hallelujah. I'll raise my white flag in the night. This time I'm gonna make it right. I'll find my strength up in the stars. Sing hallelujah, sing the dark. This is the first time I feel the sunrise. Lift the gray skies from my mind. I'll raise my white flag in the night. Out of the dark into the light.
There we go. Doubles. Doubles, 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 doubles. There we go. That right there is our thumbnail. Hold them up just a titch. Nice. Mine's bigger. All right, yours might have been bigger.
That looked big, it bent your rod in half. What the heck, man? I've been casting through there the whole time.
Dude, that was a big fish. Oh. I bet that was a smallmouth or a walleye. Dude, there was no way that was a trout. That was huge.
This day started like many of my trips. An early morning rendezvous.
Birds are
with
chirping.
Corey, heading
It's a
to
beautiful day.
the fishing spot. One of my awesome drivers was there to pick us up, grab my truck, and take it to the pickup spot at the end of the day. Corey and I were out to have a good time. Walleye Opener is such a special day in the UP because it's really one of the first days that it feels a little bit like summer is creeping closer. Trout Opener is about 2 weeks before Walleye Opener. And Trout Opener can sometimes still be very cold. This year for Trout Opener, we had about 50 inches of snow that fell afterwards. So this video here is after our high waters have come down just a bit. You'll see in the video that definitely the water's up. We were after trout, bass, walleye, pike, and anything else that decided to bite. We actually ended up catching 6 or 7 different species in one float. I have my giant net because it really can get just about anything.
It's fat, dude. All right. Okay, let's get this stupid.
The way it blew up right there, I thought it was smaller.
From brook trout to pike to muskie, that net is an absolute beast.
Sorry, honey. Oh, pretty fish. Super pretty. Hey, thank you, honey. Not the best release ever, but all right. Yes! Now, no shame, but mine was bigger than yours. I mean, not that I'm keeping track. I mean, I don't roll like that, you know.
We started the day by missing a big fish at the put-in spot. I was dealing with the raft and Corey was fishing, and once the raft was set up, I decided to take a couple casts, and on like my first cast, something big grabbed my Panther Martin spinner, and my rod was bent over, and I think there's a chance that it was a really big trout, but probably it was a walleye or a smallmouth. That does make more sense. But my heart tells me that it was a trout. We know that there's big trout in this river, and there's also other species. And so it's a grab bag of everything. At one point, we caught a largemouth. I mean, largemouth and brook trout living together. Pretty odd. At this point, there was this downed tree, and we were really worried that we were going to have to go around.
Was that a fish?
Actually taking the raft out of the water and going around the tree. We thought it would block the whole river because it's really not that wide. But thankfully, as we got a little closer, we saw that there was a side channel.
I swear that was
we decided
a fish.
to stop and take a few casts.
There we go. I knew it. Big one. Big one. Big. Dude, biggest brookie of my life.
I basically stuck to the spinner for most of the day because I like how I can catch everything. While Corey used a rappler.
Biggest brookie of my life.
Right here was nearly disastrous because
Oh my
I
gosh.
cast into a tree
Dude,
and I
it's
would have lost
freaking huge.
a huge fish.
Okay. Dude,
Brook trout is a giant.
it's huge.
Even in the middle of
It's
winter right
huge.
now, I get excited watching this clip. 10 years of fishing in the UP, and I'd never caught a brook trout this size.
Is she? Oh. She focused?
She's
Going
focused,
for the
but I'm trying to
trophy
get you
pose
the fish.
and
It's okay.
drop
It's
the
all right, we
fish
can just-
right out of the
There
boat.
she goes.
Isn't that just about how life
Whatever.
goes?
Whatever. That was an absolute.
Big fish.
All right, guys. It just happened. Just caught my personal best brook trout. 15 3/4. If we had pinched the tail, did you pinch the tail?
No, I didn't pinch the tail. Could have been 16.
I want to say 16 on the nose. I know that it was 15 3/4, but we didn't pinch the tail. And pinching the tail always adds a very small amount. And that is the legal way to do it, by the way. That's the appropriate way. So, just caught a 16-inch brook trout. There we go. I just said it. I made it happen. Those words happened. 16-inch brookie. Wow. So, I'm going to show you guys where I caught that fish. See right up there? You see how it looks like nothing? That's exactly right. We didn't think it was anything either. I take it back. Corey here, he got a bite, a head shake. I dropped anchor, and I think I even said the words, well, it's not going to bite again. But we dropped anchor anyways. I felt something weird. Like, as I cast, I felt like a bump, and then I felt something. I was like, man, I think I had a fish, maybe? I didn't really know. Casted back and crushed. I don't know if the audio from the GoPro worked or not, but I said the words, this is the biggest brook trout of my life, as I was pulling it in. Oh, we are on.
Nope.
Oh, was that a bite?
No, it was bottom.
All right. I thought it was a fish, but it was the bottom. Whew. It's going well so far today, guys. This is going to be a truly special video. It already is. Absolutely loving it. Yes. All right. There we go.
Graceful release.
Nicely done.
Just the little guy.
And I'm just going to get a nice close up to.
Nice and yellow.
Beautiful. Oh, she was pissy, dude.
What's so cool about this river is that after we caught that monster brook trout,
Here we go.
literally
Finally.
a few minutes later, a little ways downriver, we started catching pike, we started
Life.
catching walleye, we
Life.
started catching bass.
We found
So
him.
the system allows for you to simply
white. She's not even
catch
gold.
everything. And that
Kinda pretty,
really was
though.
our goal. Catch everything,
See how white she
put
is?
it back in the water, let it swim
Hello,
away,
girlfriend.
and hopefully
It's
do it
Walleye
again
Opener.
next
Happy
year and a
Walleye
year,
Day.
every year going forward.
Thank you for biting.
Corey and I have kind of made this a tradition of fishing
Perfect
early
hook
spring,
placement. Hello,
Walleye
little pike. How
opener.
you doing?
getting out and seeing.
Have a
what
good
we
one,
can
buddy.
do.
Oof. She pissy. Okay, we need smallmouth. I'm thinking you're right. Smallmouth, maybe. I think that's a smallie. That's a smallie, dude. Yeah, boy, first smallie of the day. Told you it was a walleye. It's not a smallmouth. I told you it was a smallmouth.
So one of the more interesting moments of the day is about lunchtime. We stop at this kind of a cool run, shallow water, running quickly, and then it's dropping off into 3-4 foot slower gravelly area. And I stop the raft and I decide I'm going to eat. I'm hungry. I get out my sandwich, and Corey decides that since we haven't actually casted yet, he's going to go ahead and cast the spot before eating. I sit down with that sandwich because I'm hungry. He immediately hooks into a fish.
I'm
And
eating
then
a sandwich, and this guy up here is
another.
just smacking smallmouth.
And another. And another. I think
Second
in
one?
the time it took me to eat a single sandwich,
You got
he
her?
picked up 4 fish. 2 smallmouth, 2 walleye.
There you go.
And he had a lot of missed bites. We had been joking about, early season
They say
jerkbaits,
springtime's the time to fish for
and
jerkbaits.
That's what he was using.
Literally the third fish this guy's caught while I'm still eating this sandwich.
Myself, I'm not really a fan of the jerkbait because I hate treble hooks. And I don't like losing, hardware. But he really put it to effect. After I finished eating that sandwich, I actually casted myself, and I didn't get a single bite. So probably I should have just done what he was doing. But I'm a bit stubborn, and I love to fish with a paddle tail. And sometimes you just got to keep doing what you're doing, even if it's not working, because eventually it did work. Later in this video, I caught a ton of fish. The ecosystem of this river, the gradient, all of it is just so beautiful. It goes from these quick, rapid sections, like you're seeing right here, into larger pools and flats with sand and stone and gravel. In other sections, there are tons of downed trees. Really, it's just amazingly diverse. Just watching this next minute is kind of what most of the day went like. We're slowly rowing backwards against the flow. Ducks in the background. Corey casting. And just enjoying it. So soak this up for just a few seconds.
It's beautiful.
That freaking tree. Oh, there we go. Walleye.
Really? Really? It's not what I was expecting. All right, I'm gonna give this net to Yuka. No, it's a Rocky. Yes.
Holy cow. That's a good sized rock that.
Heck yeah, it is, dude. This is our 5th species. Yeah, look at that giant. Woo, boy. All right. 6 species day. Sculpin. I mean, you caught it, and it's a fish species. So, I mean, like, shouldn't we? There you go. Small? No, rock. Rocky, dude. Dude, that's okay. I'm telling you. Can we get a measure on it?
Yep.
I think it's a foot.
Master angler rock bass. Oh, I almost dropped it.
Let's get here. Okay. No, 11?
Almost 11. Get it a pic or on video?
Yeah. Dude, they're so big.
What we got?
I think it's a smallmouth. I think it's a smallmouth. I think it's a decent smallmouth.
Looks like a decent.
Can I have a net on this one? That might. Dude, that's a big smallmouth. Oh, that's
Oh, dude, it's gorgeous.
it's a big smallie. It's a big smallmouth. Oh, honey. Dude, look how pretty she is.
Yeah, look at that.
She's super pretty. Wow. Wow, thank you for biting, honey. Wow. That is just a stunningly good looking fish. All right, thank you for the net job on that.
There we go. Oh, it's a monster.
Nice. That's a huge one. She's big. One second. That's potentially 18, 19. All right, guys, so we are looking at some of this water right here. We're still tossing this paddle tail. I got a small one on. Corey's fishing with a large one. So we're kind of fishing along these fast water, slow water, right along that seam. And we're trying to let the bait get down. We're fishing for smallmouth, walleye. We've had pike and rock bass bite. I've been doing a constant retrieve with pauses, and he's doing more of a bounce and pop it along the bottom, and that's a fish. So that's how you catch a fish. Oh, that's a pike. That's not really what we were looking for, guys. And that's how you catch fish. All right. So as I was saying in that last clip, you know, there's different ways to fish these paddle tails. You can pop them, you know, kind of pop, let it fall, pop, let it fall. But one thing I like to do is I kind of like to just do slow retrieves, just like this. And then I just let it stop. So instead of like a pull paw, you know, it's just kind of slow along the bottom. And that pike came and hit it, you know, basically on the paws while I was not reeling. Oh, I had a fish right away. There we go. Oh, wow. She came, dude, this is a big one. I'm gonna need the net for this one. Oh. This fish is really nice. Dude, you see this? How big that smallie is? Oh. Yes! Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy, is this thing on? It is. Whew.
You said it hit right away?
Dude, it clapped it right away, and I was like, oh, I lost it. And then I was just like, kind of like, oh, I lost it. And then it went, doof. And on that lighter rod, these things are tanks, man. All right, that fish on that lure. Wow, she's thick, man. She's got a belly on her. Oh, hey, sweet girl. We're gonna get a video of you, honey.
Oh, I missed them.
I wouldn't be terribly upset if you caught a fish for a double. I mean,
Yeah, but I missed that. There we go.
oh yeah? Come in here, baby.
This is the kind of fishing that Corey and I were
Alright.
out there for.
Freaking doubles
Back-to-back fish.
Yeah.
Different species. A rock bass right here that most people wouldn't even care about. But we just love catching fish. 6 or 7 species, I think, in one day. In this clip right here, literally 3 fish were in the net. I was just using it as a live well at this point. These smallmouth crushed some paddle tails. I know this video is in the middle of winter, and people are probably thinking, why am I even posting it? But it's kind of to help me remember that the cold and the snow is going to be gone soon. And these fish are waiting to run up the rivers and provide us with an amazing time soon again. I only fish these rivers once or twice a year, and I'll be back out there come spring.
All right, hey there, guys. This is the end of the day. We're still going to be fishing for a few more minutes, but I thought I'd do the outro right now. It has been a glorious day of fishing. There are not many places in the world where you can catch 6 species in a single float on the water.
Oh, ready? He dropped it.
Corey just had a fish, but
He dropped it.
I guess the fish dropped it. So, brook trout, sculpin, rock bass, pike, smallmouth, largemouth, and walleye on Walleye Opener. Just been magical, absolutely magical. We've been fishing with jerk baits, we've been fishing with paddle tails. What else have we been fishing with?
Spinners?
Oh yeah, spinners. Spinners is what really kind of caught the trout, that is, for us. It's just been a really excellent day, and I needed this. It was a very, very good opener. Trout opener was good this year. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. Walleye opener was great. Come summer, 2 weeks until summer. I consider June 1st to be summer up here. So we have 2 more weeks. Summer's going to be here, and that means topwater. So 2 weeks from now, you guys should be looking for an excellent topwater video coming at you. Did I say we caught 40 fish today? Something like that. Nearly 40, but by the time I'm done with this outro, probably we'll have 40. Before you guys go, why don't you go down below and in the comment section and tell me, how did you do on Walleye Opener? Did you catch any fish? Did you throw them back? Did you fry them up? And one other thing, I'm on a goal this year of hitting 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. You guys can help me make it happen. Share this video, like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, did you just lose a fish? Yes. He just lost a fish.